Hi, I'm Victoria Ballou, and welcome to my YouTube channel. We are about to look at the week of May 16th. So choose a stack of cards that resonate with you. Take a deep breath. Allow which stack to resonate with you. Feel it in your deepest self. Is it Vesta, my warrior priestess? Is it this beautiful shell that was fossilized millions of years ago that represents growth? Or is it this fabulous purple granite quartz obelisk, which resonates the most incredible power? Choose which one is your stack, and let's get started. All right, we're going to begin with Vesta, my warrior priestess. She is my main character, by the way, in my series of urban fantasy books called The Tarot Legacies. That's why she's named Vesta. All right, and she is protecting this stack of cards remarkably well. Let's take a look. This is the energy that you're resonating with this week if you chose this stack. Here's the first card. You know, here's the Seven of Cups. It's called debauch. What this energy is talking about is that right off the bat, you're feeling stuck. Your energy is feeling stuck this week. And that means you're not really moving forward. You're not really moving backward. You just feel like you're mired in a place that is not productive. And it's feeling frustrating to you. It could be causing some anger. You could be feeling anger, frustration, maybe even a little depression from this. So if you chose this stack, this is what you're experiencing this week. But let's take a look at a couple of the other cards, the other two cards, and see what else is coming up, how this energy is manifesting further, right? Let's take a look. Okay, here's some clarity for you. It's the Knight of Cups. This is energy, whether you're male or female who chose this stack. This is saying that you're working with your emotions here. This stuck feeling is absolutely relating to an emotional place that you're in. Knight of Cups is all about wanting to share love, being in a very sincere, coming from a very sincere, loving place. Creative. A lot of creative energy is with this. And so the Knight of Cups is an amazing, wonderful energy. Now, with a court card, this can represent the energy. It can represent a person. This person can be you, or it could be someone in your life. So pay attention to what is going on with you. Is this you, or is this someone else in your life that you're feeling this stuck energy with? And again, this is a person that you are either loving or being loved by, and there's just this feeling of not moving forward energy here. All right, let's take a look at the third card to see. Let's get some clarification on this. Queen of Wands. This represents clarity. The Queen of Wands, again, whether you're male or female, this energy represents the confidence that you have in your own abilities, in your own self-knowledge. This is energy that says that you have looked deeply into your own nature and that you are understanding where you are. This card represents tremendous self-confidence. So as we are looking at how all three of these cards are resonating, this is saying that this week you are experiencing this feeling of being stuck in a situation. And it's a love relationship. But with that love relationship, which could, by the way, represent a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, but it could also represent a parent, a sibling, a good friend. This is energy that says there is a feeling of being stuck energetically around a relationship, and that what you are bringing to it is your own clarity. your own self-confidence about what needs to happen, but it's just not moving at this point. That the other party is, that there's a situation here where the other party's not understanding your perspective. And so, of course, the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups are both quite capable of bringing perspective to anyone that they're dealing with, anyone that they're wanting to communicate with. Both of these court cards are tuned in and quite able to help move this energy, to move this Seven of Cups debauch energy that is really nagging at you this week. I feel that energy. I know what it is, and I'm really sensing it. So allow this Knight of Cups and this Queen of Wands energy to work in a productive way to resolve this situation. Now, as far as dreams go, I would guess that you are dreaming, if you're remembering any parts of your dreams, that you're dreaming about either moving in slow motion, which sometimes that means you are slogging through mud or some viscous solution in your dream where you're trying to run and maybe you're being chased and you just cannot move fast enough. That would be a dream symbol I would expect for you to be having this week. And that resonates with what's going on with you because of just this mired energy of not really moving forward, not really moving backward either. But the solution clearly is to maintain this Knight of Cups energy of loving, of moving forward with that love energy and being creative about it. The Knight of Cups is all about being positive and creative. And then you have this amazing Queen of Wands energy. She resonating with self-confidence and understanding her nature. This is a week that you can really make a positive change. All right, let's look at the second stack with our amazing shell that has been around for millions of years. And this is the energy you're experiencing this week if you chose this stack. So let's take a look. First card, Death card. I know this can be jolting. This can be alarming to you if you're not familiar with what this card resonates with. It's called Death, but it really represents the conclusion of something and the beginning of something brand new. So this is energy that is saying you're wrapping something up this week and beginning something new. This means that there is the conclusion of something that needed to come to an end and allow for the beginning of something new. So this is the first card that is coming up for you this week. Let's take a look at the second one and see what the ending and beginning is resonating with. Well, okay, it's the Ten of Swords and it's called Ruin. This is telling us that you have either reached a point where you have just said, I'm done with this situation. There is nothing for me to gain going forward. Either that or you are avoiding ruin. This could mean that you are recognizing that you're in a place that you need to draw a conclusion to something, bring a conclusion to something, and begin something new, rather than deal with the energy of what you are deeming as ruin to come. So there are two aspects to consider here, and think carefully about where this is. It may be absolutely instantly clear to you that yes, there is something that I am concluding and will begin again with something new that is predicated, that relates to something that was not working before. So this is becoming very clear to us. Now let's take a look at the third card. How wonderful. It's the Art card. So in other decks, like the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is called Temperance. And what this represents is two opposing forces, two very different aspects coming together. This is spiritual alchemy. This is talking about opposing different forces coming together to create a third, brand new, fantastic something, right? It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be anything and everything that you imagine it could be. And so how it relates to the Death card and to the Ten of Swords card is that clearly, if you chose this stack, there is something concluding that you are bringing a conclusion to in your life and starting something new. And it is all predicated on you recognizing that something is over, something is concluded, or that you are moving, you're anticipating something no longer being worth your time and attention, and not measuring up to what you expected it to be, and concluding that. So it's something that's either already happened or it's happening to you this week, or that you understand that that is the trajectory of it. And so you are calling an end to it. And then this wonderful art card says that from this new beginning, from what the Death card is representing here, that you're going to begin something new that is going to bring two disparate forces together. Maybe you know what that is right now, and maybe you don't. So think carefully about this, because this is showing you have this mercurial opportunity right now to bring two things together that maybe you never considered, or two people together to work on a team. Whatever it is, there is this energy that says right now this week, you have this opportunity to make an amazing change in your life and bring something totally incredible into your life. Now, as far as dreams go, I would be shocked if you're not dreaming about being pregnant or having a baby. And this, of course, includes being male or female, because it's all symbolic, right? And babies just represent new ideas. And certainly giving birth represents bringing this new idea into being. If you're pregnant in your dreams this week, then recognize that you need to give birth to whatever this new idea is. And if you are giving birth, then congratulations. It means that you really are moving that energy of what your subconscious is saying to you and allowing that to come forward. And then please remember this art card. Think about what that energy is of the opposing disparate forces that are coming together to create this enormous alchemical revelation that is going to bring something absolutely wonderful into your life. So now let's take a look at the third stack with this beautiful obelisk made out of granite that is just full of energy. All right, let's see what's going on for you this week. How interesting. You have the Queen of Discs. Now, this is energy, or it could be a person. This could represent you, or it could represent someone in your life. This is for you to decide. So there are three aspects for you to immediately decide where you are, or think about it. Sometimes you need to think about it if it isn't obvious right from the beginning. But the Queen of Discs is all about energy or a person who has come through a wasteland, who has recognized that you have gone through a very trying time and come out to be in a place where you've not only succeeded with what you were trying to accomplish, but you gained a tremendous amount of wisdom through it. That's what's going on for you this week. And it's saying that there is right now that you are in this place where there is the ability for you to look back and understand where you came from, either metaphorically, literally. Something is energetically with you where you're allowing yourself to gain perspective this week. and understand that you're in a much better place. You're a wiser person because of the trial, the struggles that you went through. All right, let's keep looking and see what else is going on this week. Well, I'm not surprised to see this. It's the Three of Discs, and in the top deck, it's called Works. What this represents is that you are continuing to make progress on what you are doing. This Queen of Discs energy says that you have moved through your struggle into a place where you're now seeing success, and you have gained a lot of wisdom, but you haven't stopped, because you have this Three of Discs energy here that says you're going. This is an ongoing project. This is an ongoing situation. And of course, because we have discs for both of these cards, this almost certainly represents a material aspect that this is referring to. So it could be a job, it could be anything where you are trying to gain in a physical, material way. All right, let's take a look at the final card. It's the Four of Swords, and it's called Truce. Again, I'm not surprised to see this. This means that as you continue to make progress, as you continue to do what you are doing that is creating this sense of accomplishment within you, this sense of wisdom that is coming from what you've gained through this experience, you are now in a place where you're feeling more confident. You are not feeling that desperate struggle that maybe you were at one point. This is energy that is saying you're feeling pretty good about this. You're all about putting in the hard work, and that is no problem for you. But you realize you're on the right track. You realize you're making progress. And the difficulties that you were feeling before, you have called a truce with. Or maybe it's the people that you were working with. Whatever that energy is, you're in a place where you're able to now see it more clearly. And of course, swords represents our thinking mind. This is very much our intellect. And so this is referring to you factoring in all of where you are right now. This is a great week for you. I would think from a dreaming perspective, this week you are dreaming, having dreams that include things like either reaching the end of a path, or seeing the end of a path in your dreams, or the path that you're on is very smooth. It could be a highway, or it could be just a lovely walk through a beautiful forest that you're enjoying so much. This is energy that would tell us that your dreaming mind is having a wonderful journey at some point in your dreams this week. And you're working through that energy of just really enjoying this drive. You could be in your car driving. You could be walking. You could even be swimming, because of course water represents actual true life experiences, our conscious life experiences, right? But the point is that your journey, whatever, land, sea, even air, is going to feel gentle. It's going to feel comfortable. If there are any bumps, there won't be a whole lot. So you're going to be having some nice dreams this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you were able to tune in to one of these stacks and gain some perspective about where you are and take it forward into the week ahead. If you have any questions about the cards or about the dream interpretations that I mentioned, then let me know in the comments. And if you have any ideas for what you would like to see from me regarding either tarot or dreams, I am so happy to get those comments, those questions, those suggestions, because I really want to bring you what you want to learn about. We're all on this quest together, and it is my absolute honor to contribute what I know to you.